Hello there, welcome back to Me with Margaret Taribo, where we motivate, engage and educate on topics that impact on our life, our world, our communities, our families. Today we want to continue on the topic, valuing progress over perfection. In my previous episode, I spoke about the importance of valuing progress. This is the progress we make in life, and instead of, we tend to overemphasize perfection, but we need to value our progress instead of this. Now let's look at how placing too much value on perfect achievement can affect our thinking and impact on our outcomes. Some of you may have heard the biblical phrase, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Now, this can be practically true in every area of our lives. It's not can be, but it tends to be very true, even when we do not see it. So let's consider the following scenarios. So there are different thought processes that can accompany how we feel about a project, about a target, and the outcome we are expecting. They could go along this line. So let's just watch me now and listen to this. So this is me now thinking about it, and look at the scenarios. It must be perfect or else it's worthless. I might also say, I need to be good at this because I saw an example, so I need to be as good as the example I saw. Another scenario, if this doesn't work out, it's game over for me, I'm not doing it again. Another scenario, I won't ever tell anyone about this until it's perfect. Another one, wait for this, I'll keep pushing it until it is perfect. But if it's not, I'm going to give up. Finally, I can say, if it's not exactly good, I'm going to be so humiliated. Well, these kinds of thoughts can be considered to be perfectionist. And we may all have them. Sometimes we actually do have them. But the good thing is that once we are made aware that thinking like this may not be healthy, we can be intentional about how we counter them and learn to move on and learn to think more progressive thinking. So I'm going to give you some examples of, how do we think progressively? How do we think? So let's look at the following aspects, of positive mindedness. Let's look at this. I might say, this is good enough for me, and it's good enough for what I need right now. I can also say, it's not exactly how I want it, but I'm making progress and I will continue to work on it. Another aspect or another way of saying this is that I can start with something small first, and then when I try it out, something bigger will happen when I'm ready. I can also say, I'm proud I've finished this, even when it's not exactly how I envisioned it. This will help me get some feedback so I can improve over time. Another one, I may not have succeeded this time, but I've learned a great deal from my mistakes and from my experience, and I'm going to improve. So this is another angle. So having these kinds of thoughts, they tend to show you that you are forgiving of yourself, you are encouraging of yourself, you are accepting of yourself, and you can be more creative and productive. I want to believe that's what you want for yourself. That's what I want for myself. Winston Churchill once said, perfection is the enemy of progress. And this means that aiming for perfection can sometimes hold us back from achieving simple yet wholesome goals. So, I want to encourage us to think progress over perfection. Wherever you are, make a conscious effort to mark your progress. mark your progress. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. And before you know it, your world will work and your family will be better off with the progress you have made. So I'm looking forward to hearing from a progressive you. See you next time on Me with Margaret.